So at this point we've had introduction to body contact probe, we've had a mini scene, we've talked about different things you can use, but I didn't necessarily explain where you can get them. Now this is not going to be an advertisement video, but I'm going to let you know what's out there and what you can use. Because your ranges for kits can go from a $200 kit from Dr. Clockwork up to several thousands of dollars with Violet Wanda. Now I'm going to tell you what's my kit. My kit is not your kit. You may have different wants, different desires. As you can tell, for the majority of what's on my table, I have body contact items. I do have my electrodes out, but if we count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 electrodes and 50 trillion contacts. I prefer body contact. That's my specialty. But I'm still going to go over everything. How I built my kit was I started with a $200 traveler's kit with the solid state wand. I then went down to my local Walmart and picked up a duffel bag. In this duffel bag fits everything. And I do mean everything. Believe it or not. I have, and I'm going to start working around the table, the 4 electrodes, which are the ballpoint, mushroom, spoon, and Y electrode. We go over those in depth in the electrodes video. I have the solid state wand. I have 2 slinkies. Now some of you may be wondering why 2. The reason why is they are different metals. This is an original slinky from the 70s, so it's actually made out of steel. This is a current modern day slinky. You can go down to Walmart and pick one up out of aluminum. So they have different feelings because of the conductivity of the metal. Next I have my finger talons. These are actually banjo picks. You can go down to Guitar City, pick these up. If you were to buy them from Violet Wanda or Dr. Clockwork, they're a little bit longer and pointier. So there's slight differences in what they are. It's up to you if that difference matters. They do feel different, I will admit it. I personally like the guitar pick version. It's a little bit softer of a feeling. These 3 items I actually picked up at a cooking supply store. The drink mixer, fondue trident, and a fondue spiral dipper. Now each one has its own feeling, its own reason for using it. I can use this one as a paddle with the backside of it. I can use the edge for the knife feeling, or I can use this for a softer, multiple prickly area contact. This I use as a knife blade. You can get a dull knife if you want, or you can use this. It will simulate being cut. As I mentioned earlier in another video, if you have issues with cutting, if you are a cutter, please be aware. This can cause you to want to do self-harm, and that's not the point of play. Artistic cutting, beautiful. Destructive cutting, harmful. The spiral has more of a burning, fiery feel. From what I've been told, everyone feels a little bit differently. For me personally, it's just a more softer, gliding sparkle. I have been told that it feels like a heat. So everyone's a little bit different with that, but still a cool toy. So, cooking supply. You can go to a wand dealer and pick up the extending fork, or you can go to your local 7-Eleven and pick up a back scratcher. Now these originally did have a rubber handle on it. That handle was removable, so I got down to just the metal. And again, it's fully metal all the way down, full contact. So it's conductive. A very pretty rose. This was actually given to me for Valentine's Day a couple years ago. And right after I got the wand, Kitten, who is hiding behind me recovering, And I ran around the apartment where we were going nuts trying to find a medal. And I picked up this rose. It was given to me as a gift from my husband. And because it's flowing metal, it's conductive. The paint doesn't stop the conductivity. So this is something, again, look around your house. You probably have toys already. It's a nice rose. Go back to your guitar store. Snare drum brush. Stores like this to be able to help protect the tips. You can either use this for a softer contact, or you can use the bristles for a multi-point area. Keep in mind, depending on the snare drum brush you pick up, it will have a rubber handle. You'll need to make sure that when you're holding it, you make contact with that back part. This way it will come out through the bristles. If you don't, nothing will happen. Crafty time! You can either buy Mylar floggers, or Christmas is around the corner. This is holiday tinsel, bought at Party City. If you wait till January, it's on sale for like 50% off, so yeah, cheap. Can't even remember at this point. I used electrical tape, attached it to a metal handle, and now I have my flogger. This is how you can save money, because these things are not cheap if you buy them from anyone else. If you can even find them, because not all the vendors have them. This here is again another craft item. I make chainmail as a hobby and also as a side business. I decided instead of using a ball chain flogger like most people do, I wanted to make my own. So this is your basic chainmail. If you are a craftsman or a jeweler, you can probably figure out this pattern. It's not difficult. Or just come contact me. I do make these for others. So that's my flogger. Again, that's not for heavy impact. It's light impact, only for the safety of the submissive. This is called a lightning rod. It's actually a light bulb. But when you buy them, they're called lightning rods. There are different attachments you can use to use a standard light bulb. This one's actually used with body contact probe. It will light up in the dark. It's very cool. It will also give the two prongs here work very similar to a taser type prong. So there will be zappage from here in addition to you'll light up the bulb, which is always a cool party trick. Remember Uncle Fester from the Addams Family, how he put the light bulb in his mouth? Yeah, you can actually do that trick. Kind of cool. This here is conductive rope. You can either go to a vendor, or I actually purchased this from a local master in the Tampa scene. His name is Master Penguin. He made this. It is jute mixed with a mylar cord inside of it. I do not know details beyond that. But it's a phenomenal rope. I only got a small little bit because I'm not a rope worker. I'm a violet wand worker. But rope is always a fun thing to have. And that is fully conductive because of the mylar. Here's the body contact. This one's the probe. There is a body contact with the plate. I don't have any experience with it. And there's also an armband version. Personal opinion here. I like the probe. I can tuck it into my top, or I can tape it to the bottom. We're good to go. With the plate or the armband, I'm not quite sure how you would get a good contact out of them. I've never used them, but they are out there. These are my lotions for aftercare if they're needed. Basic Lubriderm lotion. It's safe for almost all forms of skin and tattoos. That helps with the red marks. Aloe gel, just in case the red marks get a little too severe, they kind of get weltish. I have aloe if the person wants it, and medical tape if I want to tape the probe to them. Behind me is the actual bag that I carry all this in. I also have basic cleaning wipes to clean my area after play. And all of this will fit into here. I know it's a small space. It kind of works like the Mary Poppins bag, but it does work. If you have any questions, want to know if something will work with your wand, feel free to message me. I may not know the answer, but I will try. And if you have any tips or suggestions of stuff to throw in the bag, message me. I'm always looking for new toys. Hope to hear from all of you soon. Bye.